When we say that Ibrahim Traore is a hero, we know what we are saying. Because this man knows his what, he knows what to do, and he is doing it. Just listen to how Ibrahim Traore turned $1 billion offer for Burkina Faso's resources. Just listen to this.
So you know who's really exciting to watch at the moment? There's a West African president by the name of Ibrahim Traore. I do believe he's the president of Burkina Faso. So it's like one of the richest countries in the West Africa region. So he's a guy to watch. Not only is he a young president, but he knows his shit. So he knows what his country is worth. When the Americans and the French offered him $1 billion for resources and infrastructure, he turned it down. Secondly, he removed the French from his land and their military bases, along with the Americans, and said no more. You don't get to come into my country and rape and pillage my resources. So what he wants in the summary is that he wants better negotiations for his country as well as the resources. So he's done the hard job. He's gotten rid of them. Secondly, he's working very closely with President Putin, the bad guy. He's not the bad guy, not even close. He's a guy that wants to have good negotiations with other countries that have been raped and pillaged for centuries. And it's a fact, it's been centuries. All these African countries that should have been prospering from their resources have not. They've not. So, what he wants, he doesn't want breadcrumbs anymore. So when they offered him $1 billion to take for infrastructure and roads, he said no, because he knows that his country is worth trillions of dollars, not billions, but trillions. Secondly, what's happened is the French have sent their corporations, companies, into African countries and extracted the minerals and the resources from the country, benefited, profited, and then banked it in a French bank under a French currency. So while the French are getting richer off the resources of Africa, Africa is remaining the same. No job prospects, no infrastructure that would even slightly indicate that they're a prosperous country. So then we have the new president who's come on board and said, fuck no more breadcrumbs. I'm not doing this, and I want better negotiations. Like any good president from any country that has resources that are valuable to his people. So Putin has now come on and started mentoring him. Not only is he mentoring him, but he's waking up African countries and saying, hey, your resources are worth trillions of dollars. How about we negotiate for the better of your people? And not rape and pillage, but let's make better deals. Now, if that isn't integrity, now I don't know what is. And some of you are going to make so many bullshit comments in favor of your country because you don't want to see your country in a negative light. But it includes mine as well. Our Prime Minister is weak as piss. Absolutely weak. And he's not the only one that's been weak. There's plenty of them. So, if we look at a young president who's come from nothing, but has done everything with integrity for his country, including being a part of a coup. Sometimes we need a coup to get things done. And he's one of 6 countries in Africa that's done that. So I have absolutely no issue with that. And, so he's the next guy to watch. I hope that he truly does do well for his country and that they prosper, and rightly so. They They should have been prospering 50 years ago. Not only has he given farmers equipment, but he's also on a wage, on a captain's wage. He doesn't get tailored suits. He's not flying around in expensive jets. He's not buying homes in Stockholm, Germany or Switzerland. He's staying put. He drives around in a military car and his uniform is his military uniform. That's the type of guy that you want in a leadership. And who cares what background or what interesting past you've had? If you've got integrity, I want that person representing me, because I don't want a career politician who's done nothing but line their pockets. So I think we all need people like Ibrahim Traore.
This man called Ibrahim Traore of Burkina Faso, within 2 years, has done more than your democratic elected presidents, your democratic elected leaders in Africa that have been in office for 40 years. The 2 years leadership of Ibrahim Traore has surpassed all of them. I'm not even capping. I'm not joking. Just look at what this man, how he keep on transforming Burkina Faso within a short period of time. I've never seen Africa developing that fast. I've never seen an African country developing that fast. The way the way he is transforming the Burkina Faso, he has collected the gold refining industry. He has been able to purchase a lot of armored tanks and tractors for agriculture sector. The economy of Burkina Faso is growing every blessed day. And you are telling me democracy is for Africans? You are telling me democracy is for... Just take a look. Just look at background. See what this man has bought. Look at this. These are worth millions of dollars. But he's able to do it just within 2 years. And Nigeria is spending over $1 billion for about 100 street lights. And you call that democracy. It has to pass. And the Senate approved that. They signed that. Just street lights. The street light that will even take them 2 years to fix. Look at how Burkina Faso is. And they will come and tell he's an interim leader. They call him a coup leader, whatever they call it, whatever they name that in English. Come, guys, let's come to reality. Let's come to reality. How is democracy going to help us? I'm not saying that we should start right or all those that. No. I'm saying that we need a constructive approach into leadership in Africa. We need to establish a leadership system in schools that is going to come save Africa. We are not going to keep on practicing Western democracy and it's not bringing anything to the table. It is long overdue. We need to come up because these people are not going to save us. Nothing is going to happen unless we take actions. I'm tired of all of us going through schools, drawing cockroaches, drawing amoeba, drawing all this thing. At the end of the day, we come here and suffer. The Western education, it is long overdue. We change the approach. We see, like, we practice it. The whole curriculum in African education need to be changed. How long are we going to continue living in democracy for over 60 years? Nothing to show for it. They keep on going to different countries, Western countries, borrowing money, being their puppets. Borrowing money here and there. And when they come they will share it among themselves. And you call that democracy for the people. The government of people for the people. How is it for the people? It is for their stomachs. For their own pockets. We are the only one that are going to save ourselves. No one else is coming to save us. I'm telling you the truth. If we leave it like this, it's going to continue being like this, and nothing will happen. We need to establish organizations that's gonna change the leadership a system in Africa. We need to establish school clubs that's going to shape the leadership systems in Africa. We need to put these things in place because the democracy I'm seeing is not helping us. We need to find our own way through our own culture, through our own norms in African nature. We need to put it in a way that it can help us, because this thing is not democracy. It's puppetcracy. It's a puppetcracy. Just look at this man, like the way he's transforming everything. I'm even saying why they call this man a terrorist at first. Why did they even call him a coup at first? Because he made them, like he drove them away. He has not even traveled out of Burkina Faso. This man is just doing wonders. So guys, what I'm saying is this. We need to come up with a system that can help Africa. We need to come up with, at least, let's start in school level. From primary school, secondary school, let's start making this awareness. That's going to change things for us, because nobody is coming to save us. It's obvious that no one is coming to save Africa. We need to start changing the mindsets. We need to start decolonizing the minds of the people. We have to. Alright guys, kindly share the video, and I would love to hear your opinion as well. I would love to hear what you think. Don't forget to share this video so that I can reach other African peoples. Thank you, and see you in the next video.